Hello and welcome back to Tinker's Construct. Now what I'm going to do is, in the first episode, right, I did the Smeltery, and I wanted to show that because the three books you get Materials and You first, then I believe, which one do you get the next? You get this one next, Mighty Smelting, and then you get this one. And this is what I'm basically going to be talking about, some of this stuff. But it's pre-recorded footage. I originally wanted it to be number one, but I realised that what you want to do, right, is you have like the smelting section first, and then. So this was the first book, right? So you had to make all the stuff, and I made that into, and that is basically how you make this, the whole smelt, that thing there, yeah. So I wanted to do that first because that was sort of the basics, and now all I want to do is introduce all the irons about the actual crafting. And one final thing that I thought, because seeing as that was intended to be the first episode. I just recorded it before the first episode. What's about to come now. But I found there's also this enemy, and there's not many. There's like a couple of slime enemies, I believe, and that's all there is in Tinker's Construct. But the strangest thing is when you do if you try and get another one, it goes like that, and can you see it actually changes the egg type as you get it? It doesn't just give you a separate thing. So we can take a look at the regular blue slime. Let's do that quickly, and then I'll move on, and then we'll go back to what I was doing over here. So I'll just get a diamond sword out very briefly. And I'll just okay. So this is a regular blue slime. It seems to spawn with a skeleton on it. That is bizarre. When was he doing another one? Not always then. And I'm curious about this king slime now. So let's just. So you can see there's a variety of tools, but we'll move on to that in a later episode. King slime now. So it looks like it could basically spawn with a variety of different mobs. Wow. And that guy actually looks like some kind of boss. But anyway, cool stuff. But I may well look into that. I may well look into that again because that was actually significantly cooler than I thought it was going to be. But here's the footage. I'm going to go into how to use all this stuff coming up right now. Hello and welcome to Tinker's Construct. I've actually decided to upgrade to the new pack now, and we're going to be looking at Tinker's Construct. We've got a selection of stuff, materials, tools, and various blocks as well. Let's see, things like we've got some different colours for the blocks. Some stuff for beacons. There's a lot of stuff. However, instead of just doing it like that, fortunately, when you actually spawn in a world like this, the terrain generation is pretty cool as well, actually. And there's also I've got 140 pages. I suppose it's because of the size, but things look to be going well. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at a lot of stuff here, and also I'm going to go through metallurgy, millionaire, and some of the other stuff I haven't covered yet, due course. So luckily we get this book. Welcome to the first edition of Materials and You, Surviving the First Day and Beyond. Within these pages you will find the first steps to making the tools and materials you need to survive. This book is a magic copy. It updates whenever the original has been modified. Check back occasionally for information on new things. That's pretty cool. The first step in making tools is crafting a blank pattern. It is a blank slate to stamp a shape into, providing a reference for future creations. The patterns are shaped on the stencil table or used as tabletops. You can then shape a material in a part builder with the pattern and combine parts in the tool station. Patterns can be stored and accessed in the pattern chest. Together they make up the tool workshop. Is remember you keep all of these nearby when working with them. So we need a blank pattern, a stencil table, tabletop, pattern chest. So yeah, blank pattern, stencil table, part crafter, and pattern chest. A tool station. So the recipes are fairly simple for these. I'm wondering if I've actually got a decent bench here, project bench. Maybe not. No, that won't really do. This one's, I think, from Traincraft. That won't really do either. Well, oh well. Let's set up over here. Yeah, the terrain is quite interesting. So what do we need? We need stencil table, part builder, blank pattern, pattern chest, tool station. Okay. So that's what they all look like. You can see the slight differences between the tool station, stencil table, and the part builder. And I believe you put the part builder down, and then you put the pattern chest behind it. It actually adds it onto the inventory there. So there's that. So we need a stencil table. So what if I put the blank pattern in there? Maybe not. So what's the other one? We've got tool station. So these are how you craft all the different tools. And they all need different parts. So a lot of them seem to need a handle. Well, all of them, I think. But you can see it obviously changes here. You need various different materials. Okay. So stencil table, so I put them all down, I think. Part builder, tool station, pattern chest. Let's just go back into the book. I'm just going to... Have I got rid of it? Hopefully not. Okay. Alright. So, blank pattern, yep. Stencil table, yep. Part crafter. So I didn't get that one. Maybe that's called the part builder then. So let's have a look at this. See if we can get a bit more. Blank pattern yet, stencil table yet, part crafter yet, pattern chest yet. 3. So there's 3 tables, right? Yeah. Once you're well established, you can put it's also okay. Grout. So we need clay, we need gravel, and we need sand. We need a furnace as well here, it looks like. Let's get a furnace out. Let's just oh wow, lots of furnaces this time. And some standard fuel. Is that? Yeah, I was looking because I know that they've changed the rest of the thing for. Which version is this? 1.5.2. Yeah, because there's so many mods, the frame rate is quite low for some reason. But I assume that these sort of things will work themselves out over the course of time. So let's just put a furnace in here, and I'll just put a load of coal in there. So what do we need? We need clay, sand. Let's have a look again. And gravel. We also could, and then we cook up the grout and turn it into seared brick. Okay. So we're just going to move these into position here. And which part did we actually put it in here? How did that... I don't quite understand what that means. I mean, what can we just do it in... let's just put it on easy, on peaceful, and then go into survival. It often makes things a lot easier. Okay, so we can do it in a 2x2 grid, and that gives us grout. And then we can just cook up the grout. Okay. And that's going to get us seared brick. And then we do 4 seared bricks. Alright, let's get a load of seared bricks. That's not going to be enough what we've got there. So we'll just get a load of seared bricks. And what is this block? That's just seared bricks in a... So they can also be used in a 2x2. And that's a... And as you can see, simply by making that, is sort of saying, oh well, you've moved to the stage 2 of it, and it's an automatic thing that happens. And I believe there's 3 volumes, I believe, and well, it's very interesting actually that the mods are doing this now. It's really quite good actually. So yeah, I could put a. I'm just going to put. I guess I'll just put a regular crafting table. What do we have on table? I always like to look at table and bench because they work table. Well, again, this is probably wrong. This looks like what is that doing there? Let's just see if this is actually going to work. It's so strange that this is not from the right mod, but it does seem to kind of work. Alright, anyway, we just made a Smeltery Controller as well. So let's have a look at this. Oh wow. Interesting. Alright, well we're still nowhere near finishing this first book. So that's that done, yeah. Smeltery drain and a lava tank. And then we've got Interesting. Because the thing about this mod is actually there's actually a multi-block structure. It's like there's quite a lot to it now. But this isn't what I wanted to look at. What I wanted to look at, the reason you get this is because we're actually going to see how to... So welcome to the world of metalcraft. Within these pages you'll learn the secrets of crafting rare and precious metals into usable materials. You will learn how to craft everything from the soft design to the hardest manulin. which must be a metal here, into whatever shape you design. Create alloy mixes from obscure materials. As always, experimentation is key. The main structure for melting liquids is called the smeltery. It's larger than structures you may be familiar with, but the method of construction is relatively simple. It operates much like a furnace with a drain. So yeah, all these smelting blocks, those ones at the end there, I believe are part of this multi-block structure. When working with the smeltery, there are a few things to keep in mind. Ores naturally have more material than processed versions, such as ingots. Yeah, well, it makes sense. As yeah, as you know, you can see that from macerator, pulverizer, etc., induction furnace. The smeltery will preserve the full value. Well, not the induction furnace. I need to get back to that, but that's irrelevant now. The smeltery will preserve the full value of the ores, roughly twice as much as a regular furnace would provide. Okay, mixing metals in the smeltery may result in alloy. The process happens automatically. If you need more space to process metal, add more layers. So yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to work on this actually. But yeah, this is just the first episode, so it will happen in episode 2. So thanks for watching.